Jesus and making out with my guy friends football.
Hello everyone, welcome to week 4 recap. Unfortunately, this video is late and we will not have co-commissioner Mr. Marbles on this call for today, or as you know, Andrew Chambers. His absence is due to an unfortunate circumcision complication, so thoughts and prayers out to him and his little man. But other than that, this video is for the week and it will be short and sweet, and Andrew will actually be in person with me next week for your week 5 recap. So stay tuned, everyone. But anyway, on to what matters. Quick recap from last week. There were 2 main matchups that we're looking at. Mr. Marbles versus Stained Wall of Peen, and of course, Sub Rosa's Comeback Tour versus Tim's Swell Team. But before we get into those matchups, I want to say worst name of the week goes to Ingram.
I don't even know what that means.
Or I guess Tim's Swell Team? Anyway, it was a close matchup for Sub Rosa's Comeback Tour and Ingram, but at the end of the day, Tim's team did not hold up to the projections. And it led to an easy victory for me. So thank you, Tim. Thank you, ESPN, and thank you, everybody.
Yeah, you are welcome.
Shout out to Stained Wall of Peen, though, for their 42-point victory over Andrew's team, Mr. Marbles. And so, Glenn, that was a hell of a victory. You know, what do you have planned for next week against my former roommate, Brett? You know, I know that you won't have your star Devontae Adams. So, you know, what do you have as a backup plan?
Thanks, Ethan. Honored to join the show. Well, my plan is to keep the Peen machine rock hard. Our rigid philosophy and throbbing will to win gives us the advantage every week. Well, you see, I picked up Marquise Brown, and I still have Julio Jones, so I'm confident in our team's ability to win. So we'll see what happens. Thank you.
So, Glenn, how was your flex then looking for the week?
Still have Amari Cooper last time I checked. Kicking flat out ball. Speaking of balls, I chopped Andrews off last week.
Well, then, Glenn, you should be good to go. But a quick note, Joshua's team has finally fallen.
Down goes Frazier! Down goes Frazier!
Okay, there is currently a 3-way tie for first place, which leads us to our first matchup of the week, which is, well, no surprise, Sub Rosa's Comeback Tour, my team, versus Steve's Dumpster Fire. This will be one hell of a race, and it'll be back and forth throughout. But this will solidify either the first spot or that number 2 spot in the entire league. But don't look past it, because another matchup to look out for is Mr. Marbles versus Ingram. But you know what? I'm just going to have to leave that for the recap when Andrew's here next week so we can go ahead and talk about it. But best of luck to all the teams this week. I'm Sub Rosa's Comeback Tour, a.k.a. Ethan Cook. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to tune in next week as we have Andrew in person. Peace, y'all.